Welcome everybody, I'm Annabelle Fisher and I am thriving through cancer. I'm a no-fluff intuitive breakthrough coach and I had a couple of revelations, a big, bold, brave choice, I guess, that I made on Friday. It sort of opened up a whole bunch of things for me and I wanted to share that with you. And really the need, I guess, and the desire for community and support and prayer. So I've been living with re-diagnosis of cancer since June of 2017. And this is a terminal disease, and I've been told that it's recurrent. And so last year, through chemotherapy and thermotherapy, mistletoe injections, vitamin C injections, I gradually made peace with that diagnosis, or prognosis, I guess we could call it. There was a lot of prayer involved, a lot of meditation, a lot of talking to friends. And I had come to a very ease-filled place about that. I felt very solid. And then in January of this year, after a PET scan, I was told that I was NED, no evidence of disease. And of course, that's a pretty special, amazing, miraculous place to be. It also actually sort of threw me through a loop, because I realized that I'd made peace, I was in that place, and then somebody was actually saying, well, hang on a minute, you can go over here, there are other possibilities. And it has taken me quite a few months to start adjusting to what that means. But why I wanted to talk today, and what I wanted to share with you, is I had limited myself. I had made a choice to accept this diagnosis, this R word diagnosis, recurrent cancer. That was the word, a tiny little word that had really sort of eaten away at me and really weighed down on me, because I'd started to wonder, what's the point? Where can I go with this? How can I ever expand into anything? Because I am waiting for the cancer to be recurrent and reappear. And I had started to have some breakthroughs. Yeah, for a no-fluff intuitive breakthrough coach, I hadn't had any breakthrough with this, but I started to have some breakthroughs last week. And I was talking to a dear friend who asked me about what I wanted. What do I want in my life? And I think this started to peel back some layers for me, because I've been so focused on what I didn't want. I didn't want the cancer coming back. I didn't want this, I didn't want that. My whole life has been really, for what is it now, 2.5, almost 3 years, has revolved around my health and being healthy, living a healthy lifestyle, taking care of my body. And that's wonderful and important for any of us. But that was my focus. I didn't have any other focus outside of that. I couldn't tell her what I wanted other than what I didn't want, or what I wanted for my body. There didn't seem to be anything else in my life. So we started working through what I wanted in my life, and that wasn't necessarily related to my health. And it was very powerful, because it started giving me a focus. It started giving me a bit of purpose. And I really meditated on that after our conversation. And I prayed, and prayer is really important to me. It helps me let go, and it helps me surrender when I know something is way bigger than I can manage. Like I felt out of control. This was not something that I felt I could take care of anymore. I felt that I'd done as much as I possibly could to take care of this. So I put it out there and I said, this is bigger than me, it's bolder than me, and I'm not sure which way to go. So please help me have an open heart and resolve this situation. And most crucially, I said, help me come to this from a place of love rather than fear. And over the week, things started to shape and move a bit more differently. I started to feel a sense of ease and calm about this. And then on Friday, I had a wonderful EFT tapping session with a friend, and it really hit me that although I'd made a choice, I could choose again. So let me explain. I looked at that little tiny word, recurrent, and I realized I had a choice. Either I could freak out about it being recurrent cancer and become a victim and sort of fall into a heap and blame everybody and everything, or I could choose to accept that it was going to come back, and then it would go and it would come back again, and then it would go and it would come back, and so on and so forth. And I could be at peace with that. So that was the choice that I'd made. And it seemed like a very good choice. And yet, like I said, there was something always hanging over me. And what my friend helped me, or allow the tapping and her beautiful direction and guidance helped me realize that was that I actually have another choice. Yes, I realized I'd had a choice at that time, and I think that out of the two choices I'd chosen wisely, but there was actually a different choice. I could accept that prognosis of recurrent cancer, or I could say, okay, that's an opinion, and I can be mindful of that and just gently put it over here with respect, and I can choose again to believe something different. And I know that that probably sounds so basic and obvious as you hear me saying. It's like eye-rollingly obvious. Like, yeah, why didn't you do that in the first place? But honestly, I hadn't thought of that as a choice. And as soon as I realized that a professional, my oncologist, had told me that, and I deeply respect Jenny. I love her to the moon and back. I trust her. She's a phenomenal woman. And I think because of that, I had bought into what she told me. But what if I could still trust and respect her and think, okay, I'm me, and I can trust and respect myself just as much or even more. So I wanted to share that with you because since choosing again and choosing to believe in a different possibility and respect and accept that that is an option, but I'm going to choose this option over here, I have felt lighter, I've had way more energy, and I really feel that I can trust myself and the universe and spirit even more. So my trust in prayer and the support that I received, I felt supported by friends, were crucial in this turning point. So I hope this has been helpful to you. It may seem very obvious, but I wonder if you could apply it into your life. Perhaps you've kind of hooked into something and you felt that really that was the only possibility, the only reality, when in fact there is often and possibly always another choice. So we can be outside of the box we've put ourselves into. What if you were never in the box anyway? What if you were in the box but you never meant to be in the box? So I trust that this has been helpful to you. Thank you for listening, and I will see you soon. Big love to you. Bye-bye for now.